Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, brilliant co-creators of the New Earth timeline. Great dreamers of heaven on earth, we are weaving the new timelines of gossamer filaments of light. Luminous ones of the new golden age, we stand together and keep the light shining bright to lead all those that have been lost back home. With the eclipse doorways open and activated, we have massive energetics flowing into the field. We had several pulses and pillars of white light appearing on the Schumann today with amplitudes of 29 Hz, 23 Hz, and a big blast at 32 Hz, creating a 5-5 portal of fifth dimensional gamma plasma waves coming in. The energy is being mirrored and encoded with the half of the 64 code of the matrix and the programmed DNA of 3D. In these final days of the old false matrix, we are being upgraded and transfigured into ascended masters of the Holy Spirit paradigm, where all live in joy, abundance, peace, and harmony. We step through the golden pearly gates into the higher resonance field of 5D and beyond. Today we begin the new wave spell of the Blue Storm, Keens 79 through 91, as we catalyze the great transformation into the new era of the eternal golden age of enlightenment for all sentient beings of the pure heart. The storm is brewing and in the process of clearing and resolving all that stands in our way of living from our true authentic self. The path is being revealed and cleared for our ascent up to the summit and into the holiest of holies. Keep anchoring deep within and deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama as we rise to the highest plateau of truth and love. She assists us to navigate through the void of the unknown into the totality of our infinite multidimensional awareness. The land is sacred. We anchor and ground into the higher resonance realms to uplift and uplevel all consciousness into the positive paradigm of our paradise found. Our true self is shining through to reveal all that has been hidden and suppressed. Your bright virtue. Aho. Abundance codes for today 337-264-5173-141. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful activating transmissions for you today, so be sure to stick around to the very end. If you could do us a favor, please like, comment, and share this with your teams to get our messages out to more of our 144,000. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now with all these powerful energies coming in, we had many earth changes and activations all over this realm. We had severe floods and landslides in Colombia, South America. Our prayers and blessings go to all that are suffering due to these earth changes. We had many activations all over Pachamama. The last 24 hours we had 123 earthquakes M1.5 or greater. 1, 2, 3. The most powerful on the Ring of Fire. Again today, 6.2, Papua New Guinea. And this was at 14:08 UTC on the 18th, 18:18, 99:10 Gree, 99 portal. The sky beings with us now. Most powerful thunder beings coming in with this blue storm of healing, catalyzing, and transformation. Earlier today in the U.S. Virgin Islands, we had a 3.9 activation, 12 Divine Feminine, in the crown of Lemuria, Sandpoint, Alaska, 4.2, and then in the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii, 3.2. Another activation, U.S. Virgin Islands, New Atlantean Divine Masculine, 3.3, 33 Divine Mastery, South America, Ecuador. Right on the equator, we had a 4.5 activation, Council of 9 coming in. Indonesia, 4.9, another 13 Divine Goddess. North Mariana Island, 4.4 Divine 44, 155 kilometers depth. Aleutian Island in the crown, we had a triple activation in the crown, the Trinity Gate, 5.2, 3.6, and 3.8. 37 kilometers depth, 37 into 73, heaven on earth. Argentina, South America, right on the Tropic of Capricorn. We had a powerful 4.5, another 9 activation, 999. And then in Chile, South America, Andes Mountains, Kundalini Pachamama, 4.7. Hormozgan, Iran, 4.4. Guatemala, Central America, home of our Mayan elders, 5.8. And a 4.5, another 9 activation. And then a 4.7, a Trinity triple activation in the central channel, Pachamama, up the Kundalini, the Rainbow Serpent rising. Indonesia, 4.6. British Virgin Islands, another New Atlantis activation, 3.6. Fiji, 4.9, another 9.9 activation. Greece, Paramithia, 4.4. South of Panama, 5.2. Puerto Rico, 3.6, another 9, and another activation just south of the Tropic of Capricorn in the Andes Mountains, home of our sacred condors, 4.3. And this was at 1:19 UTC. All portals open, activated, and ready for ascension. And with these powerful, intense energies, releasings, and activations, do not fear, beloved beings of light. The universe, Great Spirit, the Great Mystery, is benevolent and has your back. Aho! We got this, angels of the new earth. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 24 degrees, 11 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 27 degrees Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 28 degrees Scorpio. The king of the fairies approaching his domain. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 25 degrees Taurus. A large, well-kept public park. From astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck Beyond Lemuria from Izzy Ivy. And the card she pulled for you today, very powerful, of the I Am Presence, card 52, the Violet Flame. Your psychic toolkit, recentering practices, deepening your energetic awareness, clearing your aura, healthy energetic boundaries, protection, removing trauma from your field, maintaining a high vibration, rebalancing after times of raised frequency. As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusory constructs, and become self-realized, empowered beings, life may present us with more opportunities to grow than before. When we explore our innate healing ability, we may experience our expanding consciousness as deeply blissful and illuminating. Our glimpses of higher awareness can be followed by periods of intensity as we return to normal. These uncomfortable experiences are shadow elements, unaligned with the higher vibration, dropping away so we can maintain our new frequency. Your sensitivity will be heightened, so it may be harder to spend time in places with frantic activity. You may feel disoriented, have emotional ups and downs, and even physical symptoms. Daily practices for recentering will allow you to drop into yourself and be present and still, away from busy mind chatter and distractions. There are so many ways to meditate, so experiment and find something that works for you. There is no way to do it wrong. Yoga, qigong, painting, or walking are just a few examples. We can learn to protect and maintain the energy we cultivate in ourselves, not from fear, but through a healthy awareness of what is ours and what is the energy of others. As we expand our consciousness, our empathy may increase. Maintaining energetic sovereignty will allow for heartfelt exchanges with healthy boundaries. Just as we keep our body fit and healthy, it is good to ensure our energy field is free from anything that no longer serves us. We all experience some level of trauma as we go through life. The effects can stay in our aura, and if unaddressed, may influence our physical and our emotional well-being. There are many ways to clear your energy field. Seeing an energetic healer or learning clearing methods you can do yourself can be so helpful when you feel dense, heavy, triggered, sluggish, or down. Being able to kickstart a positive vibration so you can regain perspective can be the key to flowing through situations that seemed overwhelming or unsurmountable. Work with the violet flame to transmute anything that is not for your highest good into love. The flame is simple to visualize and a powerful tool that can be used by anyone. And now today, from Divine Brother of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Lunar Eclipse on the 19th of November, 9 Eagle. After 18 days of flowing and regrowth, the energies move into ebbing and decline from the 17th of November. It's a time of inward movement. The tide is going out. Let go. Take a deep breath and relax. Meditate. Hold center and dream into becoming. Time to ground your inner crystal. Full moon, lunar eclipse tomorrow on the 19th of November on an Eagle 9-day, strong ascending combination. Eagle is heightened aspiration and taking new aim. 9 is the brightest light of the 13 harmonic tones of creation, biorhythmic ascension. 9 creates forward movement in preparation for the following day that is a Vulture 10-day. Vulture clears away the old to neutralize karmic imbalance. 10 is the darkest of the 13 days. 10 challenges you to transcend and grow above and beyond limits. The bud gives way for the flower to appear. Everything happens for a reason and is in divine order. As this full moon is a lunar eclipse, the cosmic energies are extremely chaotic. Therefore, rather than harnessing the energy in a moon ritual, it is best to simply allow change to happen and embrace whatever the universe sends your way. If you, however, need structure when it comes to steadying yourself during the eclipse, you can try full moon eclipse meditation or work with grounding healing crystals. The energies of the 109th night of the 9th wave are in process. It's a time of rest and allowing for the healing spirit. From the universalfrequency.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Amanda Lawrence. Energies have been building, but now at 8:44 p.m. UK time, very strong incoming energies have arrived, the eve before the lunar eclipse and full blood moon. One love. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Laura Pleiadean, entering the mystical doorway of divine power, a cosmic doorway now, an opening to your heart and divine self. Of course, this is always present for you. Pay close attention now. On November 19th, 2021, there will be a lunar eclipse, and 2 weeks later there will be on the December 5th a solar eclipse. These are respectively a full moon and a new moon during the eclipses. These dates may vary depending on where you are in the world. Significant to note and be aware of, this also is the longest length of a partial lunar eclipse since the 15th century, to be exact 580 Earth years ago. What you will be aware of is the space between these energetic shifts or cosmic gateways to you, the true you. The in-between, just like twilight is the magical in-between space of daylight and darkness, so too between these two eclipses is the space of magical transformation for you. Solar and lunar eclipses always go together. The ancients sometimes feared these in-between eclipses as if riddled with traps. Twice a year there always are these in-between eclipses where the sun, the earth, and the moon are in perfect alignment. This perfect alignment takes place 6 months apart. These are the eclipse seasons. They act as a major gateway and doorway for your transformation. These are sacred cycles. Rarely there may be 2 sets of eclipses in one season. When this occurs, there still is present the perfect alignment with the sun, moon, and earth. The gateways are the combination of the opposing energies, the sun and moon combined. The sun of our awareness, our identity, and the moon, the hidden fears, intuition, and more. The fears then during the solar eclipse is the overshadowing of the hidden fears taking over the awareness and clouding it. Yet this is also the grand opportunity. The worlds colliding and merging, masculine and feminine, logic and intuition, the right and left hemispheres of the brain, represents the perfect union within. That being the masculine and feminine merged as one within. The heart awakened and expanded more and more in all moments. The November 19th full moon is at 4:57 a.m. AST. The partial lunar eclipse begins on Friday, November 19th at 2:02 a.m. AST. This lunar eclipse lasts 5 hours and 24 minutes. The peak and maximum is at 5:02 a.m. AST. This ends on Friday at 7:26 a.m. AST. During these times, the moon will be mostly covered by the Earth's shadows. We are now entering this in-between energy of the eclipses. Your powerful gateway and opportunity is to go deeper within. This going deeper within your own consciousness and the focus thereof is the ability to transform your DNA, your consciousness, and merge more with your divine self consciously. This mystical power is available to all. Your current blueprint plan can be shifted and changed through this. This is a profound opportunity of intense, monumental transformation. As we write this to you, we are now holding the focus for you to enter more deeply. If you desire this, just intend to receive now. This gateway and mystical transformation is starting now. We are from many universes. We are the divine council of overseers and have always been present for you. With the Queen of Light throughout this universe and the Pleiadean divine council of light also present. We are not going anywhere. We are here present now and eternally as we are. We invoke the hidden energies of the Kundalini within you to rise fully if appropriate for your body, to merge the hemispheres of your brain, and to awaken your heart to more fully be the embodiment of the divine God Self now. This is why you are here. In this divine love and glory, we activate all now. In perfect divine eternal love, we activate now this embodiment to all that are ready for this. All now, that which you already are, merging the above with the below, consciously, through your heart. From the new divinehumanity.com, and from Divine Sistar of the Light Celia Fenn. Partial lunar eclipse, 19th of November. With hardly time to draw breath after the 11:11, we are this week approaching the lunar eclipse on Friday the 19th. It is apparently going to be quite significant for many reasons, first being that it will be the longest for many years. The partial lunar eclipse on November 19th will be the longest since the 15th century, spanning over 6 hours. The lunar eclipse, the last of 2021, will be visible across the world in North America, South America, Europe, and parts of Asia, including India. The last time an eclipse this long happened was February 18th, 1440. The eclipse will begin between 6:02 and 12:03 UTC, when the Sun, Earth, and Moon will come into alignment, forming a partial lunar eclipse. The eclipse will be with the Moon in Taurus, and opposite the Sun in Scorpio. Some people are expecting disruption with this eclipse, but I feel that it may be very positive. The Moon in Taurus is exalted if it is your natal moon, and mine is, and that can mean very positive vibes flowing in with the new light codes. It will touch on second house issues such as home, money, and to a lesser extent relationships. With the Sun in Scorpio, still, there may be some deep diving required to release old and tired energies, but this can only be positive for the future. I think there will be a beautiful tsunami of light codes to accelerate the new Earth manifestation. As we move into the early phases of the partial lunar eclipse, which culminates on the 19th, tomorrow Friday, the energies are sure intense. These lunar codes in Taurus are hitting into the body and the DNA. People are experiencing physical pain in the body and exhaustion. This is because the Taurian eclipse moon codes are activating in the sacral chakra area and the throat chakra area. Many people are reporting joint pains, and especially in the hips and lower back. The incoming codes are releasing locks on your creative and sexual energy and helping you to align with your true, original template of free and flowing creativity. Over many thousands of years, humanity has experienced a state of enslavement to economic systems that has locked down the sacral chakra and limited our creativity and our financial flows. These incoming codes are unlocking and opening the flow. This creates the physical pain, and old pathways are closing off and new pathways are opening. The same is happening at the throat chakra level. The capture of the creative energy meant that we were not able to express our soul purpose, as all of our energy was given to survival in a false economy. Now, as we reclaim our creative power and energy, we can stand in our power and express who we are as souls. This powerful new flow can cause muscle pain and spasms in the shoulders, upper back, and neck area. This is a time to just be and to take good care of yourself. It will pass by the weekend and you will feel more relaxed and more balanced. Meanwhile, stay calm and centered and rest as much as you can. Breathe deeply, drink lots of water, and connect with your higher guidance for information on what you personally need to transit this powerful lunar eclipse portal. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Dea Cosmic Blu-ray, a reminder for the Guardians, preparing for the full moon partial eclipse 11/19 through the total solar eclipse on December 4th, solstice on 12/21 and on to 2022. We don't fight darkness, we rise above and ride. Humanity has a chance to wake up, because for the first time in 210,216 years, through the stellar activation cycle 2012, humanity has a chance to overcome the genetic blockages that were put into their DNA eons ago that prevented access to what is called multi-vector consciousness. Multi-vector consciousness will take humanity into higher dimensional fields of perception. It will open up simultaneous perceptions of various time-space locations. There's a lot at stake here, because humans have something, a precious jewel that some on this planet still don't even know they have. It's called the Halls of Amenti. They are stargates that link on a vertical rather than on a horizontal plane through various star systems, all the way to the highest pre-matter dimensional fields. They are a ticket out of space-time. Guardians were created as guardian species. They were created as planetary guardians and to stand as equals with the highest among the ET races. In fact, they were created as a vessel through which digressing ET races could merge their consciousness and take on a new form that would give them the codes that would allow them to go through full transmutation out of time and matter. Guardians were created to be the genetic bearer within most of the ancient stellar races. Therefore they, the invading ETs, have attempted to trace human family lines to find the ones that have the highest content of the silicate matrix within their gene codes, not just for hybridization, but because right now, because of the time period with the stellar activation cycle, the people who have more of the silicate matrix in their gene codes will begin to have spontaneous DNA activations due to the new frequencies coming through the solar light spectra. There ones ground and remain centered as these new energies unfold. Hold the purest vibration of love and be it. Be that pillar and steward of love no matter what is, as you act from the heart to be constructive, not destructive. You are divine, pure consciousness, with pure potentiality in a quantum body, while having this finite human experience. Dreams are windows into potentiality. Dare to dream. Dream a dream. Dream big. Open your heart to infinite possibilities. Engage in the world of imagination, for it is so powerful. Feel the magic of your heart and make your dream a new reality. Sometimes no guidance is true guidance, as silence is louder than words. Go out and shine bright when you give your gifts to the new. In oneness of love, divine, sovereign, and free. The Cosmic Blu-ray, Blu-ray Council and Guardian of the Mother Ark. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. The full moon and partial lunar eclipse in Taurus is happening on the 19th of November, and it will be powerful, transformational, and important in many aspects for us personally and also collectively. A lunar eclipse represents a time to reset our emotions and clear away everything we don't need anymore. All the emotional baggage we are carrying within, and we don't even know we do because it's hidden in the shadows. This eclipse will be the longest partial lunar eclipse in the last 600 years, and this means it will bring change of the century. Big change. Get ready for a shakeup and transformation that will result in a deep and profound change that will happen in the next 18 months. We are invited to go deep into the shadows and get to know ourselves, explore the depths of our subconscious shadow side. This journey will bring some serious internal shifts that might seem too much to handle at first, but when we look back, we will understand why they needed to happen and how they helped us open up to the true eternal part of ourselves that we couldn't see, recognize, or access before. This important shift is happening in Taurus and brings changes regarding money, wealth, abundance, natural beauty, fertility, sensuality, love, and connection, not just personally, but also collectively. Open up to the new and release the old. You will receive information and guidance about your next step soon. You will get a clearer direction in the way to proceed your journey. You have the need to know what is going on and how to move forward, but sometimes you are blindfolded and you are in the dark about your next step. Sometimes this is the only way for you to be able to stop and go within and listen. Just be present in your life and don't think about what, how, and when you should do something. Focus on yourself right now. You will receive the answers that you need soon. You may suddenly wake up with an idea, or you might think about something that you haven't thought before, or you might receive information and signs that will give you answers, guidance. You will experience what you need to experience to be able to clear things that don't feel good anymore or are not in your best interest. Significant changes ahead. 2525 coming in of the 7-7 portal. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Meg Benedict. Just hours until the Lunar Eclipse Pleiadean Gateway. It is just hours until the full moon lunar eclipse at 27 degrees Taurus peaks at 3:58 a.m. EST, 8:58 UT this Friday, November 19th. This will be the longest lunar eclipse in 580 years, lasting 3.5 hours. This is the first eclipse occurring along the Taurus-Scorpio axis since 2012 through 2014. Eclipses initiate great evolutionary change, new cycles, resets, and deep inner cleansing. During a lunar eclipse, the sun temporarily blocks the moon, allowing hidden emotions in the subconscious to be revealed. It is a potent gateway to exit the old patriarchal timeline and segue into the new Earth timeline. Friday's lunar eclipse aspects Uranus and Taurus, emphasizing the critical 2021 astrology and Saturn-Uranus square finale on December 24th. All year Saturn, the planet of constriction, is square Uranus, the planet of rebellion, in a collision course between the old and the new. The Saturn-Uranus square is shaking loose entrenched systems and daily routines. Uranus in Taurus infuses this lunar eclipse with revolutionary power to break free from old constrictions, old systems of abuse and limitations. With the lunar eclipse occurring in Taurus, it is the earth element, feminine and receptive. Taurus is the sign of Mother Earth that provides security, stability, and groundedness. Taurus is the giver of form and structure, your foundation in life. The Taurus lunar eclipse magnetically pulls us toward building a new foundation in the new Earth. The Taurus full moon eclipses occurs while Earth is in direct alignment with the Pleiades star system between November 16th through the 19th. The Pleiadian starseeds are visiting Earth to assist with the golden age of transformation. Pleiadian souls are natural healers, environmentalists, artists, visionaries, and humanitarians. The infusion of lavender Pleiadian light reminds humanity of their larger galactic family. From NewEarthCentral.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Higher light role. Can you feel the higher light encodings permeating your light body, assimilating throughout your community? As galactic light awareness filters through, see the higher light assimilation occurring, the universal awareness expanding ever so gently, yet intuitively awakening the construct. The higher light encodings are designed, word by word, to vibrationally resonate, permeating your light field as you vibrationally attune and expand. See these higher light words as transmitters, simply anchoring light within your construct, expanding so effortlessly beyond. As higher light formulates, like the joining of atoms, it is simply a positive and negative new light formation. See words with vibrational light tones merging and joining in the higher dimensions, creating higher dimensional light codes for the higher light assimilation of your world. To enhance and widen the collective consciousness of your reality, simply feel into this light message, beyond the physical tones, beyond vibrational sound, expansion of your light body. Sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. As we get closure to the full moon eclipse, restoration of power, energy and tools to create with continue. Today's energies indicate Karmic balance is completing in your financial sector. This is directly connected with your new union template that it's entering. No longer will you attract relationships based around money or sacrifice emotional happiness for money. You are free to begin new, stable, grounded, mature, evolved relationships and fruitful financial abundance. It's taken a long time to heal and protect your heart and emotions from being taken advantage of. Possibly you've had to cling so hard to what you do have, in fear of it being destroyed by outside influences again. Change is now happening, as that season is complete. New opportunities and offerings are quickly entering. Align to this by trusting yourself in spirit, and begin opening up to receive. Through all of these experiences of the past, you've grown into a wise, confident, independent leader that can create and have an amazing, happy life. Today, the Most High is collapsing karmic bonds so you can fully transcend into your new earth reality and embodiment. God is restoring, protecting, and healing you as He carries you forward. This is a feminine clearing that is flipping us from the Jezebel timeline into the new earth divine feminine Christ. Multiple lifetimes of suppressing and taking from the feminine is receiving verdicts today. Through this final ending, you are now able to continue forward into a new beginning of the Holy Grail, spiritually enlightened and ready to have it all. This is not happening only for you and our tribe, but for God's children. The trumpet has blown, and He is gathering His people to collectively move the Israelites forward and out of Egypt and slave bonds. This includes your Holy Grail counterpart. We are beginning new earth marriages of divine counterparts. These unions completely break all the spells and limitations that have been presented to us to be removed for peace, love, and harmony. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Brothel of the Light, Graham Forscutt. November full moon, 27° Taurus. Earth and the moon directly aligned to star Algol, Algology, the famous head of Medusa. Patriarchy can't handle the spontaneity of the untamed feminine. Algol represents both the sovereignty of individual expression and those who seek to inhibit those freedoms. There's also a grand hexagon during this full moon. Let's take a look at these and their influences. Trans-Neptunian 5D archetype, Sedna, the Arctic mermaid. Sedna is one of the furthest out trans-Neptunians. Even as we create our new reality, there will be elders of the elders. Sedna is one such elder, forgiving, accepting, empathetic, heart and mind integrated, a magnet to all who enter her auric field, becoming trans-global and trans-solar in effect. And today, from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar Eclipse in Taurus, November 2021. The lunar eclipse occurs at 8:57 UT on November 19, 2021, at 27°14' Taurus. This full moon in Taurus opens the new eclipse season and also gives us a hint of things to come. The eclipses are uniquely bound to the nodes, and although the nodes are currently still in Gemini, North Node, and Sagittarius, South Node, the nodes will move into Taurus and Scorpio in January next year. This is the first of the Taurus eclipses, so it begins a story that will last for the next 18 months or so. This is an extremely long eclipse. This resonates with the energy of slow-moving Taurus and offers the idea that perhaps we need to take our time to incorporate the lessons of this eclipse period. With Venus, ruler of this eclipse, having entered the shadow zone by the time the eclipse occurs, it's a double message that this is an unfolding story, one that needs time to grow, just as a seedling takes time to develop into a flower. A lunar eclipse often heralds an important decision or crisis point that pushes us past a block or blind spot. The eclipse is in a tense T-square pattern with Jupiter, which asks us to explore whether we have the resources, skills, talents, and belief to build ourselves a bigger and brighter future. Hope for a better world, both individually and collectively, is important, but we also have to back that up with practical actions and decisions in the here and now. We're also perhaps running into opposing beliefs and opinions, ones that challenge us to face our shadows and deal with our fears. The eclipse is on the Sabian symbol of a woman past her change of life experiences a new love. So despite some of the background tension in the chart, we have a hint that there is the promise of a fresh start, a second chance. It's never too late to start again. Mercury is in Scorpio trine Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Yes, the din of Mars opposite Uranus and the approaching eclipse is in the air, but today's aspect allows us to duck our head under the water for a moment, shutting out the noise and returning us to a state of calm. Deep waves of compassion wash over us, stilling the mind and bringing a sense of peace. Thought becomes an instinctive thing in this state. You may feel receptive to subtle undercurrents as your psychic radar attunes to the atmosphere. Knowing comes from dreams bubbling up from the subconscious. Check in with your daydreams too, as these can be interpreted just like night dreams. Let your stream of consciousness flow with quiet acceptance. As your mind wanders and the tide carries you, express your creativity through poetry, art, film. Let thoughts flood onto a blank page. Listen to music that moves you profoundly. Embrace silence. Stare into the unfathomable depths of the night sky and wonder. Your imagination holds great power. Choose to think the best instead of the worst. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Blue Storm Wave Spell, Keen 79 through 91. Greetings of universal peace. Today is Keen 79, Blue Magnetic Storm, first day of the Blue Storm Wave Spell. The previous wave spell period facilitated the emergence of transformative energies, and now it is time to allow yourself to experience total freedom. Initially, it may as well be challenging to tune into these energies, as you have already overcome limitations of your mind, and now you live in a completely different reality. Allow the blue storm to rewire your nervous system, and let the multidimensional reality infuse your three-dimensional space. You might still feel dependent on the old energies, fear the new and reject changes, but do not let these feelings pull you back. Look back and see what you have gone through. The freedom you have longed for has arrived, so do not shy away from it now. Let the energies flow. This is the time when you can reconnect with your divine self. Yes, the prophecy of Pakal Votan continues to come true in many different ways. If the number 79 is the noosphere constant, and Pakal Votan is its prophet, then look at verse 79 of the Telektanon prophecy. Pakal Votan am I, time's special witness, messenger of the Telektanon, instrument of the seventh angel. I declare again and again, all is number. God is a number. God is in all. Telektanon of Pakal Votan, section 12, times special witness, verse 79. Taking Keen 79 blue magnetic storm to represent the noospheric frequency, and the storm wave spell as the wave spell of the noosphere, wave spell of regeneration. It is especially significant that it is also the seventh wave spell, for 7 is the number of cosmic creation. Note also that the keen numbers of the seventh wave spell run from 79 noosphere constant through 91, number of the noospheric pause. Rinri, Project Newsletter. Cosmic History quote for Moon 5, Day 4. We are the hinge of the Absolute in its self-remembrance. Key 19.1. Synchronotron opens the gate to the frozen lattices of frozen light, where the eternal thought programs preserved as a matrix of number remains available to the mind, and consciousness ready to transcend to the next stage of cosmic evolution. 260 keys to Synchronotron, from 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 79, Blue Magnetic Storm. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are attract, unify, and purpose. The first day of the wave spell sets the agenda for the 13-day journey. Set your goals, identify your purpose, and consciously enter this wave spell. It's the best way to get the most out of it. Today is Blue Storm, which represents catalyze, energy, and self-generation. This is a real humdinger of a wave spell, and for those who don't like change, they dread when it comes around. Personally, I like it. If embraced with courage, this wave spell has potential to change your life. Ride the storm's energy rather than be swept away by it. It can be like a fairground ride during an earthquake, but hey, some people actually enjoy the thrill. The guide is blue storm as well, and therefore the storm is guided by itself. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Magnetic Storm, 1 Kauwak, Keen 79, 18th of November 2021, Catalyzing Transformation, 18/11/2021 equal 9/11/5 equal 925 equal 97 equal 16 equal 7. Day codes 18. Social upheaval, challenges. 9 endings, destiny, humanity, service, grace. 16. The tower struck by lightning. 7. Magic, mystic, spiritual, initiation, month year codes. 11. Portal, gate, polarity. 2. Twins, partner, cooperation. 5. Freedom, liberation, change, transformation. 7. Spiritual, magic, mystic, initiation. Keen 79 equals 16 equals 7. Magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude. 7/7 double magic code. Triple storm warning. Here come the thunder beings. A triple blue magnetic storm day. Looks like we are off to an electrifying start to this 13-day storm wave spell. Another very, very powerful day. Triple storm energy. Looks like a turbo gale is on its way. Today we commence a new 13-day cycle. It is day 1 in the blue storm wave spell of purification, cleansing, transformation, and evolution. Today we are focused on magnetizing and attracting tremendous energy to catalyze transformation on a personal, collective, and global level. Fasten your seatbelts and we are off on a wild ride indeed. The World Bridger enables us to release and let go of the old matrix, witnessing the death of the old cycle and old earth. We are now free and have created space for the new to enter our lives and change our reality. During this next phase, many souls will have the rug pulled out from under their feet. Their old foundations will crumble, and they will be forced to seek new ground. Perhaps literally for some, many rude awakenings will occur as humanity is forced to face the truth that will be revealed for all to see. Cognitive dissonance and denial will be matched with more persistence from spirit for us to embrace this change and awaken from the hypnotic spell that kept us in our collective slumber. We have a lunar eclipse on our door tomorrow, so get ready for boom, crash, opera. Get ready, folks. We're about to commence the turbo spin cycle. Tone of creation, magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence, purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the one. From out of nothing, here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. One strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus magnetic kin have a very strong connection to source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unifies us all as one humanity. The magnetic tone today will assist us in attracting all that we require to catalyze our transformation in order to step up into our greater divine purpose. As this storm will bring great social upheaval, the wayshowers will need to be very focused and work together in steering this collective vessel to safer waters. We have an 18 social upheaval code today with a 16 tower struck by lightning code, bringing unexpected events and endings today. A huge lineup of big cards on the table today. Very exciting. Hold on to your red shoes, Dorothy. The storm is here, and we are no longer in Kansas. The goddess will heighten your sensitivity today, increasing your intuitive knowing on what needs to change and transform in order for your life to flow more smoothly and effortlessly. The lighter we are, the more we can flow. The more we flow, the further we can go. Pure brilliance is known to flow towards us with this powerful code today. Change is upon us, beloveds. The more our vessels are purified, the more pure energy we could draw into our being to be catalyzed. Going with this flow can negate the chaos and disruptive energy so we can ride the waves of harmonious and celebrated change. Today's question is, how can I generate and catalyze these transformative energies in order for my life to flow smoothly in the direction of my greater purpose? So, Star Blossoms, as a great man once said, it is time to go forth and be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. In la ketch a la Keen, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 79, Blue Magnetic Storm. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to catalyze. Attracting energy, I seal the matrix of self-generation with a magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations that we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to vote for us to continue bringing these transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Richard Laguercio, for your donation, for another donation. Thank you, Divine Brothor of the Light. We appreciate you very much in your support, your continued support, and we appreciate you all for supporting our work and mission. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal link at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, angels, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And she has currently a 15% off sale, so take advantage of that for this holiday season. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from our Pleiadian Brothors and Sisters of the Light. Pleiades 1, Messages, November 18th, 2021, P1 calling Terrans for Origins Recognition, Attention for Calls and PVSE-SDE, P1 and Sequential Integration in 5D, Friendly Tribes keep lining up, Divine Providences continue to be taken, Restoration of Balance in progress, Pranic Missionaries definitely arrive, Divine forests are merging into Terran reality. Loving realms merge. Get-togethers are started. Divine caravans move to Island of Purification. Angelic order installs main pillar on Island of Purification. Gone avatars are sought after. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1. Supporting anchoring on Island of Purification. From disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most powerful, beautiful, and blessed full moon tomorrow and partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. The earth star chakra and the throat chakra come together to speak your highest love, your highest light, your highest truth, and speak with your wisdom and with your heart fully activated and opened. All three Dantians, fields of elixir, merge together in the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, which is the great central sun within your sacred vessel, your holy avatar. 484 coming in. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace in every step. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, lighthouses of the other shore, gone beyond. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.